one you're gonna love. Hi, little weirdos. What was it, a hearing or whatever? There's so many things, interviews and hearings and speeches. Oh, God. From all these fucking morons. Every time they do something stupid, which is like every fucking hour of the day, of every day, it's like, oh, God. Okay, so I think it was in the hearing with RFK about vaccines and all this shit that he's been doing. And RFK spewed a bunch of crap, and then they said to him, well, that doesn't sound like you were very sure. And he goes, basically, he said, well, I'm not a doctor. You shouldn't be, nobody should be, running their life by listening to me. Basically. In other words, if I say something, that doesn't mean everybody should be doing it. It literally does. Your job, your position in the government literally does mean that. Oh my God. If you're in charge of the health, then who the fuck else are we supposed to ask? If we can't believe you, then who are we supposed to believe? You're the one, you're in the job that's supposed to be telling us the true facts of things. So, we know what we're dealing with. If you don't know what you're talking about, and you're admitting that you don't know what you're talking about, and that nobody should live their life, by what I say, because you know damn well you'll be liable for lawsuits if you don't say that, well then you are the person who's supposed to be doing that. You agreed to take that chance, and now you're backing out of that. What? Yeah, makes as much sense as any of the other shit. When no one was there, she's like tries to do that little woman power thing, like, why are the power people speaking to me? Look, and her hair was so, she couldn't even move it, it just kind of like all moved at once. It was so fucking helmet sprayed that she went to just kind of do that little thing, like that, and it didn't move. It just kind of the whole of it moved. And then she stopped because she realized all of it. I was like, she couldn't even do her stupid little coy hair flip that any fucking women and most men know exactly what it is. But of course, MAGA men fall for it like idiots. I have no idea. Every single MAGA woman that's middle class or above that wants to get, she gets her face plasticized, MAGAfied, and it's like, you look like a bunch of gargoyles. It's ridiculous. Your big fucking lips and your big fat fucking high cheeks. And you just look so stupid. You really do. You look like caricatures. And caricatures are supposed to be funny looking. Exaggerating features. So that's not a compliment when you're trying to look that way. So, but you're stupid enough to do that. But yeah, he said, don't take my advice. Don't listen to me. That's exactly your job title. That is what you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be the liaison to tell the public of things that are dangerous and not dangerous according to medicine and science. So, what, your pet goldfish, maybe? What? Who do we ask? Oh my God. We're not even a quarter way through the first year, people. Kicking out people of color that have green cards, are in the midst, have been trying for years to be, and go to get their green card and go to all their check-ins and everything. They're fucking drug out inhumanely. And these white fucks from Africa, South Africa, who, oh, by the way, if you haven't noticed, they said 59 in this group because a bunch came months ago. Nobody even said anything. Um, I saw at least a dozen children out of those 59 that just came. Oh, an alert from Buffalo, New York, everybody. One of the guys, he's a 46-year-old man with two young sons and a grandson. Where are the mothers and the grandmothers? Just him and the three boys. And he said he's going to be resettling. Yeah. I'll make a graphic about it so you know who he is. Mm-hmm. They want to build a white Aryan nation. Elon's trying to do it with women, and you all have heard of that story. If you want me to tell it to you, because you haven't, let me know in the comments. Oh, which reminds me, if you haven't subscribed, because I keep forgetting to say it, but yeah, I'm sorry. I don't think ever you have heard me say to ever say, oh, they're not welcome here. But if you're a racist or a bigot or a misogynist or anything like that, you are not welcome here. And I have made videos saying, and graphics, that white Afrikaners are not welcome by me and never will be, because they're lying grifters. They are not being harassed. They are, just because things are trying to be equalized between the two races, which is fair, because for decades, generations, white people were like 7%, and they had all of, most predominantly in the government. 70% were their were owned by white people, and then there were only 7% of the population. Yeah, where's the racism happening here? And so when the black people and the government finally said, okay, this has got to stop. We have got to make this more fair. Now the whites own maybe 50% of the businesses and stuff. They own 70. All they lost was 20%. And they're fucking acting like they're oppressed and being, harassed, and, oh, we can't live because we're white. Lying fucking grifters. And why is a guy alone with two young sons and a grandson? That seems awful sus. Why you let him in? It ain't even the family unit y'all fucking seem to want everybody to have. And now, also in that big beautiful bill and shit, they have added in things specifically, so like the taxes used to be, where if you're married, nothing, you're not going to be able to do much if you're an unmarried woman, is basically what they're trying to do again, where you can't do this, you can't do that without, yeah, they're doing that, they're working on that, and that's already popping up in places. So yeah, RFK, in charge of health for the country, says people shouldn't be listening to me. Okay. Robert Fuck Up is what the F stands for. Robert Fuck Up Kennedy. That's about right. I should make a graphic. RFK. Robert Fuck Up Kennedy. That's pretty good. Peace out, y'all. I don't do baths. I do showers, so I can't even say Calgon take me away.